Hey y'all, welcome back. I wanted to give you a really quick update on my Suvie 3.0. It's literally going right now, so if you hear it, that is why. I've shared a bunch about this in the past. I feel like I talk about it nonstop, but now that I've had the newest model for the past few months, I have to tell you, I have been loving it and using it like crazy, as you can probably imagine. If y'all have grabbed one of these, which I know so many of you have, then you know it's like almost kind of hard to not take advantage of having like a literal kitchen robot sitting on your counter that makes everything about getting easy, quick, healthy, delicious, fresh meals a breeze, like a complete breeze. And as a busy mom, I'm a busy toddler, that's exactly what my life needs, which is why before, honestly, we were falling back on takeout more than I would like to admit, just because it was just like a quick and easy solution to saving time and getting some food on the table and in our bellies. And it was quick, yeah, but the cost always adds up so quickly, and typically we would not make the healthiest, best decisions when we were ordering out, which then would lead you to just like not feel good about what you ate. But it was usually because I was always struggling to figure out what to make for dinner at the last minute. I like just didn't have enough time, and honestly I feel like a lot of the options I would fall back on would be so boring, like hot dogs or something. But like right now, for example, this is literally the opposite of boring. I have lobster ravioli in vodka sauce and green beans in here right now. That's something I would like order at a fancy restaurant, but I'm gonna just have that for dinner tonight. And I really didn't even have to do anything. I literally took it out of the freezer, put it in the pan, and put it in here. Scanned to the meal card. That was literally it. And we're gonna have like what feels to me like a 5-star like fancy dinner. I barely had to do anything, and it definitely beats hot dogs. And so now that I've been using the Suvie, this newest model in particular, so consistently for a while now, I just feel like it's changed. Like I just described, a lot of those problems with meals that we were struggling with. And actually my sister-in-law even has one now, because she's pregnant with her 6th baby. So it's definitely something that she needed and loves. And all of its features just make it too convenient and too easy to like not use. The schedule ahead feature, I've talked about this so many times, but that's like one of my favorite options, because you can literally plan your meal basically as far ahead time as you want, and that is one of the main things that keeps us from having to grab like food while we're out or like order something in because we're in a pickle. Like this keeps us out of the pickles. I freaking love pickles, but I don't want to be in one when it comes to like getting my toddler and my husband and myself fed at the end of the day. I just love that I can set it and forget about it, which honestly, forgetting about dinner is something that I'm very good at. So the fact that I'm supposed to forget about this and it makes it easy is definitely a mom hack. So if you have mom brain, or if you're just as good at forgetting things as I am, then that feature is one of the best things you can have. But when I do forget to schedule a meal ahead, it's okay, because the Suvie actually has a rapid cook option as well, which can get your meal from frozen, which this meal is not one of those, but this meal was frozen like a couple minutes ago. It can get your meal from frozen to like your dinner plate and on your fork and headed into your mouth in less than 25 minutes. Less than half an hour from frozen to done. And that's another one of my problems, is I never remember to defrost anything. So with a hungry husband and a hungry toddler, that feature is a game changer. Plus there's like a bajillion ways to cook this. There's like 15 plus different cooking methods, from baking to broiling to sous vide. It can slow cook. It can literally do basically anything, like any way you'd want to cook food, it can do it. So it makes it easier. You have the option of doing like lower calorie cooking, obviously, as opposed to like frying things or putting them in a bunch of oil in a pan and stuff like that. This definitely gives you the option to cook things just as deliciously, but eliminating a lot of the calories, which is a big thing for me and my husband. Being like macro and calorie conscious is like definitely something important to my husband and I. It kind of always has been. We're very big into working out, and we like to like kind of stay on top of our nutrition as much as we can, which is obviously again why takeout was convenient, but like not our best friend nutritionally. So not only does the Suvie help us avoid junk meals, but it keeps us on track with our home cooked meals as well. So the fact that this is not only easier but also healthier, like I feel like you just can't, that's like a winning combo in this house at least. And that's where the Suvie Smart Meal Kit service comes in. I cannot rave about this enough. I will have a link down below for y'all to check out their, of course, the Suvie itself, but also their meal kits. I'm telling you guys, they even have desserts, so it's not just meals. They have like sides and sauces and desserts and breakfast. Like, it's literally limitless. Whenever I'm on there trying to pick out meals, I feel like it takes me forever because I cannot decide. There are so many amazing options, and they're all like chef designed. So they're like, I just described to you this one, that is a Suvie meal. And like I said, it's gonna feel like we're eating out at like a super luxe restaurant, but we're just gonna be right here at home and saving a lot of time and a lot of money. The meals have all of the macros on the meal card, so it's really easy to track if you are watching your calories, and they're just literally dropped off at your door, pre-portioned. There's like virtually no prep involved with their meals. Like, I usually don't even have to get a utensil out. The meals literally go from the freezer to the sous vide pans. You just load them up and then pop them into the sous vide. The prep time is virtually eliminated, and the meal planning is also completely canceled because you can just go on and choose the recipes, and you don't actually have to like use your brain to think of what should we make this week, what will my family enjoy, what's gonna be healthy, what's gonna be delicious, what's gonna be interesting. Like, all that whole thought process, all that work is just completely eliminated, which for me, again, as a very busy mom with a busy schedule, or even if you don't have kids and you're just a busy person, I feel like we could all take advantage of having a little bit of help in the meal planning department and being able to just go online, make a few clicks, and have it show up at your door basically ready to go. Literally cannot get easier. We have tried so many sous vide meals in the past, and every single one has just been like out of the park. Usually even my toddler is into them. They have a lot that I feel like would be toddler friendly that are fairly simple, and then they definitely have some that would appeal to an older audience. They literally have something for everyone every single week. So skipping the meal planning, the grocery store, the prep, the cooking, and just basically letting sous vide do all of those for me saves an infinite amount of time in my week and in the kitchen. And then I literally just scan the meal card. The meal card is like magic, and you can literally just scan it on the little barcode reader on the sous vide, and it knows exactly what you've loaded and how to cook it, and you just say, okay, go. That's all there is to it. So it's literally order, load, scan. 3 steps to like the most leveled up meal. Honestly, all the meals I've made are way more advanced than anything I'd ever cook myself, and I had to do way less. So truly, the sous vide is like the perfect option for anyone that's any level of busy or just doesn't love spending a ton of time in the kitchen prepping and cooking and planning and grocery shopping, all the things. Like, if there's things in your life that you'd rather do than those things, raise your hand. I feel like that would be all of us. The sous vide can basically solve all those problems for you. Whether you're a busy family or you're just busy with work, you have a lot of interests and hobbies, or like I said, just other things that you'd rather do, I think it will change your dinner game forever, like it has for us. Wow. Wait, I'm not sharing this with anyone.